back today with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a lip swatch video. I am going to be swatching Melt Ultra Matte lipsticks. I love this formula. If you guys have not had a chance to see my other Melt lip swatch video I did maybe a year ago now, I will link that below. Make sure you go check that out because that video I swatch the majority of the Melt collection. This video is going to be swatching the rest of the Melt Ultra Matte lipsticks that have come out since I made that video. So this is the rest of the collection. If you guys want to see the colors and what I think of them, then please keep watching and let's get started. The previous Melt lip swatch video that I did is one of my favorite videos that I have ever done. It's also my most highly watched video that I've ever done. So I appreciate all the really positive feedback everyone has given me on that. It was really fun and I cannot believe still today how much I wear those lipsticks and love them. And yeah, I just remember when I was filming that video, I was so shocked at like every single color in it was so good and I loved it so much. Every single color I loved. So I'm hoping that today will go the same. I have pretty much all the rest of the tube lipsticks that I wasn't able to swatch the first time around. I think I had, at that time, I think I had the whole collection, but since filming that video, they've come out with some new colors, and so I think I have the remaining, or most of the remaining, that I wasn't able to swatch in that video up until this point. Did that make any sense, what I just said? Anyways, yeah, so I'm really excited about this. These are the Melt Tube lipsticks, and I'm gonna do what I did in the other video. I have no idea what these colors are. I'm not gonna look at them before I swatch them, so I'm gonna be just as surprised as you guys are to see what tube I'm gonna open next. So I'm not gonna do like light to dark, which is probably the smart way to do this because sometimes the darker colors can stain your lips, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. My lips might fall off by the end of all of this, but yeah. This is for fun. Also, before we get started, if you guys like the eye makeup that I'm wearing today, I should have that up on my channel now, so feel free to check out this eye look if you want to see what products I used and how I achieved this look. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into lip swatching. The first color that I have here is called Blow. Wow, way to go off with a bang. Okay, so this is like a green, like a teal green color with, it looks like maybe a little bit of like a chalky gray, like a slight bit to make it like a muted color. And that's one of the things I really love about Melt too, is that all of their colors kind of have like a muted grungy tone to them. And they're so unique. Like nobody has colors like Melt. Okay, so this is Blow. It is a very unique color. If this shade were in a liquid lipstick, I might be a little bit more apt to wear it than in this tube form. It is kind of like a creamy texture. It's not as like matte and dry as I would like a shade like this to be. I guess I would be a little bit worried about this kind of like sliding around or smudging on me, and when you're wearing like this crazy of a color, you just really you can't have it moving around on your mouth. So anyways, I mean, it's a nice color of green. Don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of this or how much wear I'm gonna get out of this. Okay, the next color that I have here is called Cherried. And, ooh, this looks like a really pretty, like deep cherry, almost like a wine color, really dark. It looks like this is gonna be a really pretty color. This one I do really like. This has a nice, a really I think, a lot nicer texture than the green one that we just did. This is a lot more dry and matte. I feel like it's not creamy. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's not that it's uncomfortable, because it is comfortable, but it doesn't have that like wet creamy feel where you feel like you can just so easily smudge this like the green did. This one feels a lot like drier and almost like a powdery type feel, while still being like moisturizing and definitely not as dry as if you wanted to wear a liquid lipstick. Okay, the next one that I have is called Spacecake. Ooh, okay, this is straight up gray. Yeah, maybe it is a little bit of like a bluer gray, but it's pretty much just like a medium tone gray. So let's give this a shot. I really do like this color. This is definitely a more unusual shade, but I still find it to be very wearable. That's the thing I love about grays, is that while they're kind of like odd, I still consider them to be like a neutral. And I actually think that this shade looks really cool with my eye makeup. I think because it is like a mid-tone gray that does read as like slightly a blue tone, I think it ties in really nicely with the blue that I have in my eyeshadow today. So I am really liking this. I think it's a pretty wearable gray, but still totally unique and unusual. Okay, the next color that I have is called Shady Lady, and this is a bright pink fuchsia. This looks like really early 90s, like 80s kind of color. Maybe a color that my mom would have worn. Wow, I was really not expecting to like this color that much, and I really do like it. I think it looks a bit different on the lips than the tube. I mean, maybe not. When I look at it in the tube, I don't know, it doesn't do much for me, but like having it on my face is, yeah, this is really cool actually. And it's not as dated looking as what I thought that it was gonna be. No, this is really cool. I can get behind this. This is a cool shade. Okay, so that color did stain my lips quite a lot, so maybe something to keep in mind if you do want to check out that color. Just know that when you take it off, you are going to have a little bit of lip staining going on. All right, next up is a color called Stupid Love. Holy moly. All right, we are doing another bright pink color, and this looks like fluorescent pink. I'm kind of excited to try this because I used to wear a color kind of similar to this back in the day from MAC called Candy Yum Yum, and I went cruelty free a few years ago, and so I stopped wearing MAC, and so this could be a really good replacement for that color. Let's check it out. Wow, this color is so cool. And I also think that this is brighter than Candy Yum Yum, which to me at the time was like a blinding bright neon pink color. This is really, really cool. Okay, next up is a color called Lucretia. I hope I'm saying that right. Ooh, this looks nice. This is just a nice neutral rosy coral color. So far all of these colors have been like super crazy, so it's kind of nice to see one that is like an everyday color. Ooh, I love this shade. This is a really nice everyday color, and actually this shade reminds me of my favorite liquid lipstick. I have it right here. It is Fenty Uncuffed. This one might be a little bit rosier, but it's definitely a very similar shade. I love this. This is definitely going to get a lot of use. Okay, the next shade that I have is called Lewd. It is a dark metallic purple. It looks like there's a tad bit of micro glitter in here, like maybe, it looks almost iridescent, like a purple iridescent glitter in this. Anyways, let's give it a shot. I don't know if this is reading on camera the way that it looks in person. When I was looking at this in the tube, I thought it was going to be like kind of a boring purple, but it is, the reflections that are in this are so pretty. It has almost like a three-dimensional quality to it. This is such an unusual, unique lipstick. I mean, not boring at all. It really, I mean, when you look at it in the tube, it's like, I was not expecting it to be as unique as it is, and I really hope that this color reads on camera, because this is so cool. Okay, the next shade that I have is called Summer with an exclamation point. Wow. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Okay. This is like a very light, bright, corally orange color. Yeah, it's almost like maybe like a creamsicle color. These colors scare me. Just gonna be really real with you guys. Anything that has a really light white base in it just looks so bad on me. I find that these colors make my teeth look really yellow, and I don't think I have particularly yellow teeth at all, but something about these shades brings out the yellow in my teeth. I don't know, I just think they look really unflattering on me. So I do not have high hopes for this color, but let's put it on and see what happens. This is what I expected. I think this color is just too light on me. It is a very unique shade, and I think I would be able to put this to use if I did like a 60s mod look. I would actually reach for this for like a specialty type look, but I really wouldn't be wearing this in my everyday life. Like, I'm never gonna reach for this with just my everyday makeup, or like this is never gonna go in my travel bag. Unfortunately, it is a very unique color, but I just think it's really unflattering on myself. Sorry. The next color that I have is called Frisky. Oh, this looks really nice. This is a brownish nude color. It kind of reminds me of maybe like a caramely type color. It just looks like a really easy to wear natural brownish nude. Okay, so I think this could be a good color for just about anyone to wear. It is a really medium toned nude color. Yeah, it's just like a nice all-around nude. It's like a little bit of pink in there, a little bit of brown in there, a little bit of like a caramel color in there. Yeah, this is super wearable. If you guys are looking for, I think if anybody is looking for like a nice wearable nude, I really do think that this color would look good on anybody. Okay, we have come to our last lipstick, which is really good because my lips are starting to hurt and they are very stained. But the last lipstick that we have is called Novelty. Ooh, okay, and this looks like a lavender nude. It looks a little bit more on the lavender side than the nude side, but it definitely looks like a dusty, wearable lavender. I can go either way with lavender. Sometimes they look really weird on me and I can end up looking dead, which sometimes is a good look. But sometimes with these, they can also make my teeth look yellow. This one, however, looks like it has enough of like a beige nude color mixed into it that I think it might be good. I do really like this lavender color. I think this is a really easy to wear one because it does have kind of like a dusty mauve-y tone to it. I think it it leans more towards the nude family than it does to just like straight up purple, like bright lavender. I think this is a really unique color and super wearable. Okay, so I went ahead and popped on my favorite lipstick that we tried on today, and that was Lucretia. That was this really beautiful dusty rose color. I think we did pretty good overall. I liked all of the colors except for two. That first green one that we tried on, I did like the color, but I didn't like how creamy and like wet it was. For some reason that one seemed to be a different formula than the rest of all of these, the other ones that I tried on. All of them that we tried on today had that really nice ultra matte finish that Melt lipsticks are known for, but that green one was a little bit creamier, which if I was wearing a neutral color, I wouldn't mind that at all. The creaminess wouldn't scare me, but with being such a crazy color, you do not want that color like all over your face and outside the lines and budging around everywhere. So for that reason, I would probably pass on that color, even though I did actually like the color itself. The other one that just like I would also have to pass on would be that summer color, that like really, really light colored, like corally orange. It's just not for me. You might see it in a future video if I do a mod look, but you know, that's the only use I'm probably gonna find for that, unfortunately. The rest of them though, I think were a home run. And if you guys haven't had a chance, please do go back and watch my other Melt lip swatch video, because that one is like 10 times bigger. There's so many more lipstick swatches in that because it's almost the entire collection. As I said, I swatched today the ones that have come out since I made that video, so the ones that were kind of missing from that collection. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I hope that you guys have a really great day. Please feel free to pop any questions that you have down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.